Persona raises $17.5 million for an identity verification platform that goes beyond user IDs and passwords. The proliferation of data breaches based on leaked passwords, and the rising tide of regulation that puts a hard stop on just how much user information can be collected, stored and used by companies have laid bare the holes in simple password and memorable information-based verification systems. Today a startup called Persona, which has built a platform to make it easier for organizations to implement more watertight methods based on third-party documentation, real-time evaluation, and AI to verify users, is announcing a funding round, speaking to the shift in the market and subsequent demand for new alternatives to the old way of doing things. The startup has raised $17.5 million in a Series A from a list of impressive investors that include Coatue and first-round capital, money that it plans to use to double down on its core product, a platform that businesses and organizations can access by way of an API, which lets them use a variety of documents, from government-issued IDs through to biometrics, to verify that customers are who they say they are. Current customers include Rippling, Petal, Urban Sitter, Branch, Brex, Postmates, Outdoorsy, Rentley, Simple Health, and HipGamp, among others. Persona's target user today is any company involved in any kind of online financial transaction to verify for regulatory compliance, fraud prevention and for trust and safety. The startup is young and is not disclosing valuation. Previously, Persona had raised an undisclosed amount of funding from Kleiner Perkins and First Round, according to data from PitchBook. Angels in the company have included Zach Perret and William Hockey, co-founders of Plaid, Dylan Field, founded Figma, Scott Belsky, Behance, and Tony Xu, DoorDash. Founded by Rick Song and Charles Ye, respectively former engineers from Square and Dropbox, companies that have had their own concerns with identity verification and breaches. Persona's main premise is that most companies are not security companies and therefore lack the people, skills, time and money to build strong authentication and verification services, much less to keep up with the latest developments on what is best practice. And on top of that, there have been too many breaches that have underscored the problem with companies holding too much information on users, collected for identification purposes but then sitting there waiting to be hacked. While a number of services have arisen to help protect identity for repeat users of products, for example Duo and Okta on the enterprise front, or authenticators for online applications as a more secure alternative to two-factor authentication using text messaging, these don't really fill the use case of verification for the kinds of companies that are typical. For more on this story, visit the news article link.